going on, taking out the assembler, not targeting the Nexus. Questionable decision there, but he is targeting the pylon, trying to get rid of the supply so that RevDime falls even further behind, and I would say RevDime is behind after this altercation, cleaning up the Zerglings in the main. Wow, that was a very good attack by VTZerker. I love Zerg players who get in the Protoss's face and make sure nothing is done about making sure the Protoss is uncomfortable and has to stay on his toes, being increasingly aware of everything that's going on around him. So let's look at the income tab. That was a very interesting battle, and we do have 37 harvesters for our Zerg player and 28 harvesters from our Protoss player. So our Zerg player, VTZerker, does have a significant lead with his third up and approaching. No drones there, actually. He's not choosing to put any drones down, but we do have a push coming down from the Protoss player. A couple Stalkers. I'm not sure about this decision. He's going to surround it with Stalkers, or he's going to try to. He's not able to entirely. Our force fields are going to get really good force fields, keeping the Zerglings away from it. Oh, but the Banelings are dropping all over this army and destroying absolutely everything. Actually, only 5 Banelings there. 5 or 6, so it's not going to do as much damage as he hoped for. And this army is gonna actually do quite a bit of damage here. Didn't lose that much those Baneling drops. I'm really surprised by that. He is gonna poke forward, but whoa, we do have a Zergling drop in the main of the Protoss player. And those are gonna be doing some damage. The Protoss player has no units back here to defend from these Zerglings, so these Zerglings are gonna do so much damage. And the Stalkers are continuing to poke at the natural of VTZerker's base. And he doesn't have a response to this either. I think this is a base trade scenario here. This has gotten very interesting very fast. RevDime warping in some Zealots. Now each player really has to be counting his resources right now, because it looks like this is going to be a base trade situation with Zerglings continuing to flow into RevDime's base. And Stalker's continuing to take out all these Overlords, loading up some Zerglings, and his Queen. Oh, those are drones in those Overlords, trying to get those away. That drone's going to get away so he can make an expansion. No, but the Stalkers are just taking out everything. They do have Blink research so that they can go around and do basically anything they want. We do have a little battle between Zealots and Zerglings in the main of VTZerker, but we do know who's going to win that. The Zealots always come on top of Zerglings. Now, the Zerglings still continuing to harass the natural expansion of RevDime. He has absolutely nothing back here to defend. I mean, I would have him put a Zealot right here, maybe a Sentry to try to defend at least a little bit, but he's not caring about that at all. RevDime focusing on the front, focusing on taking out all these Zerg units and structures. Zealots continuing to follow drones and Zerglings. Now this is interesting. I don't know if RevDime brought any probes to build any buildings along with his main, I guess I'll call it a main army over here. So he is bringing back his forces, because every single one of these structures is important to him so that he is able to win the game. Zerker is 20 out of 2 supplies, so we can definitely say RevDime is in the lead here. He needs to do some really good Blink Micro in order to take down all these Zerglings. I'm not sure if he'll be able to. There's some good Blink Micro. I think he will be able to clean up these Zerglings quite easily. RevDime has not rebuilt his base and is being revealed. I thought I would just share that. And there is the GG from Zerker, going for the base trade and not having it work out very well. That was a very interesting game. I'm trying to think about all the things that went on. So much happened in that game with the Baneling drops and the masses and masses of Zerglings and the Stalkers and the Zealots. So very good game. RevDime, the Protoss player, comes on top with some very good Blink Micro. After losing all those probes, he just decided to go for it, and I guess it turned out working. So that is it for this VOD, or for this cast by Axel. Again, my name is Axel. I hope you enjoyed this cast. I hope it's less laggy than the past ones, and of course, I'm always looking for feedback on my cast so I can become even better. Once again, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time.